Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're playing the... what's that called? Wekkarus? No, the Wretched Wekkarus. I will never remember anything during this, during any of the campaigns, but that's fine. Fragments of the past is what we found. We have found some ruins that we want to search, but we can only search one or the other. Let's just say docking base. The past is always unstable, as we feared. Our search caused the ruins to collapse in on itself. Our team was able to evacuate safely and no Wekkarus were hurt. That's at least good. In the docking bay we found 2 functional exploration ships. That's kinda sad. We could use them. We also found the fragmented logs, which identify the location of an archive. It could hold vital information about the lost artifacts. That would be amazing. Should we investigate it once? We should investigate it once. A data core reveals some intriguing information. In the data core are navigation directions pointing to blah. By the way, isn't there... No. Displaying distances. Ah, there it is. Click, click. Click, click. That's pretty cool. Nice. So we know our solar system is 2.6 million units apart. It's a bit. Yeah, see, it takes me here to this place. It doesn't take me there. Which for now shouldn't be too hard to find. It's basically this one, I think. So that is like 80 million units apart. Yeah, it's only the 1 point. But as soon as you find like 50 of those and the whole map is blinking, you have no idea which one is which. It's kind of annoying sometimes if you want to find a certain one. We found some stuff. We found more carbonite. I have read through all of these ones. I'm not going to do it again. Silicon and denthafer. And we found some ozalia. Okay. If anyone is interested... Do we have this still? Yes. This is all the luxury resources in the game. It's actually all the resources in the game. Is there something missing? Oops, sorry. I think there isn't. I think this is literally all resources. So there are a few resources that you can find in the galaxy. How many is that? Like 5 rows of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 50, 35, 85 minus 2, 4, 5. So 80. It's 80 resources. And 3 of them are ultra special, which we'll probably discover later. So, you see a problem though, right? We can't leave our solar system right now. So that's not good. Although it is also kind of dangerous to do so, I should probably have done this first. This is highest thing. There we go. We have to finish the armor plating first, but then we can go for the warp, stable warp fields, which is hopefully fine. Highest priority. We need to get out of the solar system. We need to go there. We need to go around us because others will not wait for us. Probably have slowed us down here a little bit. No escorts. If you want another exploration ship, that is fine. No, we have enough. We could build more of these, though. Let's pre-build 2. But I'm not going for any escorts right now. As you can see, we're making more money. It's probably because of trade, because now we have mining stations and they can trade with things. With private economy, and also we should gain more money as soon as the private economy kicks in. That's the special thing about this game. For anyone new to this, there is a private economy that is completely independent from the player. Well, not really completely independent, of course. Of course they are dependent on your colonies and stuff, but they act independently. And they, you know, have to pay expenses. They have a certain amount of income, which is basically just colony revenue. And they have a certain amount of cash in the whole economy, in the whole private economy. And they might have cash flow, positive or negative. And as long as that cash flow is positive, they can, you know, build more ships, maintain more bases and build more bases as well. These bases are not mine. They're private economy. I still get all the resources, but they have to build and pay for them maintenance-wise. That is very unique in this game and very fun. I really love this interaction. Even though it's kind of subtle, you know, it's not that obvious. No, where is north? There's north. It's not that obvious, and it's still kind of fun. And it can be detrimental. I mean, if you don't treat them well, they will go bankrupt, and your whole logistics system goes down the drain. Because the civilians are the only ones who ferry shit around towards your colonies. Because that's basically how they make money, you know? They buy from your stations, and then they bring it to a colony to sell there. Not even sure if they're really buying it from the station, but... Ooh, that's kind of good. That's this one, right? No. We don't even know this one yet. So we found some good meat. Somewhere. It's not here. Oh, probably because there's no station there yet. And this is not that great. This is this. This is the one. No, it's actually fur. It's Dantha fur. And we found some Necrostone and some Osalia. That's kind of nice. Yeah, we do need silicon for sure. Don't care. We will need this gas. And we found some pirates already. That's way too fast. Normally you find them when you go outside, but this time they came for us. So that's one of the many pirate factions. Actually, these are Wekkarus. That could be an event. Is it this station that we have found? No, there's a pirate there. Die Innsbruck. Oh my god, really? That's a German city. Actually, is it? No, it's not. Is it German? No, it's an Austrian city, isn't it? Pirate faction is predominantly composed of Wekkarus, the same as our empire. Although they are pirates, they could prove useful allies if handled properly. Have gone poorly. Quite unimpressed. Ooh, I like their appendages. Oh, they do have normal hands or something. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Maybe some kind of antennae. But damn, these claws, guys. It is pleased with us. It's kind of shit. We've encountered another alien species. Well, in this case, it's really a kind of a... It's a faction. It's a pirate faction. Wekkarus call their civilization fearsome moon outlaws. Yeah, ooh, no, my friends. No. I offer you a treaty, and that is a protection agreement, and now you fuck off. That will make us gradually more liked with them. It's better if we send them gifts and stuff, but we'll see. But now, they should just F off. Yep. That's my shit. You're not getting my fuel, you bastards. We have to pay them a hefty sum, and as you might have seen that was 125 per month. This is per year. So that took a lot of money out of us. A lot of money per month, basically. But we don't have a choice. We're too weak. We don't have a single escort. I couldn't even build the escorts because I couldn't afford them. Yeah, we're not gonna F with them right now. Not gonna happen. That crash was a mistake. We have a new ambassador. Ooh, we have a bad chance to find ambassadors. What are you? Pretty. Look at them. They have weird... Oh. Okay, gun appendages. But look at these. These have weird appendages. They're more like tentacles, while these are more claws. That's kind of weird. Huh. Okay. You're getting worse and worse in terms of colony happiness. I don't like that. I really don't like that. You're labor-oriented and industrialist. Yeah, of course you are. We don't know about you. Yep, see? You can't become a general if you're not a drunkard. First rule in distant worlds. It's impossible. You have hyperdrive research. That's good, because we're working on that in a second. We actually... That's cool. We found Darkpool tentacles. Good development and good population growth, which is what we want. But yeah, we are scared of these things, so... I guess. By the way, these abundances... you basically, with a mining station, you have a certain amount of mining points that you're using. Like, let's say 10. And you're spreading them across all the resources of a planet every tick. Let's say you do that per month. You know, you have 10 mining points per month. And you're spreading them then across all of these. So you would get about 5 crystals, about 3 Darkpool tentacles, about... Actually... Yeah, 7.5 polymers, probably 7-ish, and another 2. So, or is that even worse? No, I think that's how that works. You have the 10, and everything is applied to the 10 in terms of percentages. So that's how much you will mine there. I'm not sure how that is with population, because here the population mines them. But yeah. It should just be always there. And yes, you really don't want to manage these stock levels and stuff. That is so dumb. At least I never cared for that. That is something the game can automate for me. Also special with this game, for anyone who doesn't know this, you can literally play this as as watching an AI that's doing all the moves. An AI in the same sense, you know, that the other empires are AIs. So you can basically automate everything if you want. And then you can say, so like if you're learning this, then you can say, okay, I want to look at this system now. Like, I want to deal with spies. And then you just don't automate the spy system and you just do the spy thing. We actually have a spy. What are you doing? That's not what I want. Where are my spies? Wait, where was I? You. Oh, God damn it. There you go. You're actually going to the fearsome outlaws. We don't know where they are though, so I'm not sure how you get this, but that's fine. Because I would like to send my my ambassador to them. Yes, he's basically a hostage then, but he would get skills because I'm running spy operations at their headquarters. He would be there and he would develop skills to help spies to spy better, because that's basically what ambassadors always were, just glorified spies. We have encountered an abandoned small spaceport adrift near yada yada. Sure. That's not gonna be horrible at all. You know, Event Horizon stuff. Small space was heavily damaged, currently inoperable. However, we could acquire it by sending construction. Yeah, sure. Send it. You should automatically do this. Yes, do. We'll just get a new spaceport. The really, really good thing about this is right now, it's next to the fuel, so it can get the fuel before anything else, and also that it could build more ships for us. It would need the resources to build ships. I'm not gonna do this, but it could still do it, which is kind of nice. So someone would have to bring the resources there, but we just doubled our capacity with this for free. And we cannot build spaceports on our own just around any planet. You can only do that around a colony. So this is a special spaceport actually that you cannot build yourself. So if that is lost, it's lost forever. Yeah, I don't want any of these. It's all yellow. Yellow means we have too much. We're oversupplying right now. That means if we build more, we're paying more. And now we have the Clan of Superiority here as well. Ugh. Freaking Harkonish. And it also... Oh no, the Harkonish regard us with some friendliness. Okay, extremely successful. That's not bad. So this is a little bit easier to have them on our side. Let's just pay the protection. I'm not gonna go against them yet. Well, maybe destroy them later, but not now. We're just not in a position to do anything right now. We don't even have the better hyperspace stuff. And they would even ask us for protection money, which we're just paying. It's fine. I'm not fighting them. We don't have any military ships right now. like these ship designs. They're kind of cool. We've got the plating, and now we should finally go for warp fields. Yeah, I you know, missed this for too long now. We're many years into the game. We still need to wait 16 years for this, so... Oh, the Xenox fleet as well. God freaking damn it, game. Why? We need to be careful, because this could drive us into bankruptcy. But generally, it is better to just pay them off. And not really fight them. You can really fight them hard. Actually, maybe it's the best moment to fight them. And take all their technology, you know, you can take over their ships and just rip their ships apart and take their technology. We have a second spaceport that could do that now. We're not blocking our own spaceport for this. Oh, my spy is gone. Oops. Cool, agent captured, first time. Wow, we're so good at spying, guys. It's amazing. That was his first mission. 69% success chance. Instantly captured. Perfect. Well, we not see that spy again. Because I'm not gonna pay for that sucker. For sure. We have mining ships too. So you can mine without mining stations. Just having some mining ships. But, yeah, it's not good to rely on that too much. With spies, it's like, you know, in Sparta with their children. They have to go through their agoge, otherwise they're not worth anything. So he failed, he is dead to us. That's how it goes. Vicious dagger outlaws, more pirates. Oh yay! Oh god. Oh, you look really cool though. I do like the Daiute. I don't know why. I do like them. They suck. Their whole empire sucks. You know, their whole ideology and stuff. But damn, are they kind of cool. We're paying out of our bums. You can make them happy enough, and then you don't have to pay them anymore, and you actually become allied and can use them as a fuel drop-off. Or, well, fuel... as a refueling station. No, I'm not gonna pay you 60k. We have the Hall of Praxeles Junction. Okay, the Rocky Metallic Planet. Yeah, sure, investigate. So, we found a data core, and that's it. Yeah, I probably cannot get these research bonuses, because this planet is absolute, literal garbage. It's like Mars. It's like absolute deadly garbage, and they're all next to each other. We just need to finish this. I'm gonna pay out of my bum for this, yeah. 21k. This halves the... yeah, it's only 10 years. I think research has, That is good. That will help. That will help a lot, especially if we can actually pay for research. I think that has gone worse. Maybe I was going with very slow all the time? I'm not sure anymore. It has been a while, as I said. Yeah, see, we can't even pay for this anymore. We also got some troops, but now that there are pirates, we probably need them. Riches from the deep. Ooh, that's our special thing. Our intuitive sensing for our native deep ocean world has helped us to discover a new resource. We have uncovered Zukantar. So we're now getting more resources. Which is more development, which is more money, which keeps us afloat right now. Thank you. We don't need more exploration ships because we're just exploring in our solar system right now. I hope we're not slower than anyone else. We probably are. I should have gone for this more aggressively. We found an independent colony of Teekans from a trader? I'm not sure. Yeah, everyone is naturally hostile to us, unfortunately. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad, guys. Oof. Because I like... Interesting, that's a new event. I like to... Oh, that's one of the information about our artifacts that we are gaining here. And for some reason this is not... Huh? We can't reach this. How can we reach this? Did they change something about this game? This should have taken years to get here. Many years. This is so far away. Maybe these explorers are more bold now. Interesting. It's weird that we reached this, but okay. So we found the Teekans, and I like to do peaceful colonization because invading them makes everyone hate you and makes it even more unlikely for anyone to be colonized by you because your reputation goes down the drain. And reputation goes down the drain, no one wants to do treaties with you, yada yada. It's a deadly circle. If you just go for peaceful colonization, you can get your reputation up high enough that you find a new one of these and can basically instantly colonize, instantly just, you know, pay them off and colonize them. Which is so good. So much stronger, in my opinion, than just invading them. Especially because invading them costs me money, too. Not happy to see you, okay? So make it quick. Well, what do they say here? They possess what is not theirs. We have encountered a world inhabited by Teekans. They've contacted us, let us know that they are in possession of a Wekkarus relic from ancient times. I love the picture, though. Poor little Teekans. We can definitely rip you apart, you little smelly rats. That's basically canon. They are smelly rats. They don't shower. We don't know what this relic is. It might be related to the lost artifacts. It could be a means to find them. It might also be something of no value whatsoever. The Teekans are demanding a large payment for the artifact. We could comply, or we could attempt to intimidate them into handing over what belongs to us. That is almost all my money. There's always a right answer for these special events. And it's not always, you know, to pay them off. Sometimes paying them off is actually bad. But they're traders. That's basically their whole shtick. They want to trade with people. So I don't think they would, you know, be... There's a lot of money, though. It's like 2/3 of our money right now. I would like to just intimidate them to not pay for this. But this might be bad. I'm gonna try paying them. Trivial rewards, please, trivial minds. We have paid the Teekans for what was not theirs to sell. And they have delivered to us an ancient Wekkarus data crystal. It is battered and partially corrupted, but the spirit of our ancestors has not faded from it entirely. The crystal contains a map of a distant location. Much of the explanatory text has been distorted. But there's reason to believe that something at this location can lead us to one of our lost artifacts. Maybe we should send a ship to investigate this location. Though the Teekans ought to have given us this data crystal without demanding payment, we are nevertheless grateful to them. Yeah, they should have just given it to us. They have, in a way, true to their nature, reunited us with a fragment of our past. We know of a direction. We can, in due time, recover the lost artifact and bring our ancestors to peace. So I think we wouldn't have gotten the direction otherwise. It is very painful to pay this early on, though. This will probably not be great. But that also should have given us better reputation right now. That's probably what that shows. Because of a treaty. What's our treaty? Is that treaty with them? I don't think we have a treaty with them. No. Oh, the pirates. We have treaties with pirates and we're getting something from that. We would need to send them a gift to make them like us more. Which lets you, you know, get them up there. And it would be nice to have another species to actually go for sandy desert planets. Because that's what they want. They want sandy deserts. There are other species that want like rocky deserts or something, but these guys are really good for sandy deserts, and it would be nice because we cannot colonize them. We're just too shit at those planets. We would pay out of our bumhole to just keep our people alive on there because there's no water. Or very, very little water. We need a lot of water. We're living in water. So I want to pay them off. The question is, do we wait a second? I hope we can get some more money and pay them off then. Where is the new location? That is another location that we hopefully will get to. this. Okay, that's not that far away. That's kind of nice. Maybe they changed how these are calculated and I don't know, not on the other side of the freaking galaxy all the time. And we dismissed the general because they are just idiots. Who are the Tekan? We know this. I've read this many a time. Not sure how much we need. 2,500? Screw me. Quameno pirates now as well, of course. Just give me more. We only have a few pirates, by the way. That's already a lot of pirates. I can't send them a gift. Ooh, I love the shield. Ooh, that's a cool design. Very cybernetic too. Awesome. I like it. And they're pissed with us. Of course they are. Everyone's pissed with us and we are under attack. Yeah, I don't want to be under attack, thank you. Just fuck off. Everyone hates us is the problem because our diplomacy sucks. Yeah, we already did. Our diplomacy sucks is the problem, so it will be really harsh until we have a power base to actually stand up for ourselves. This is kinda cheap. I'm gonna go for this because I want to be friends with them so I don't have to deal with them anymore. I think the diplomatic option is always the best here. Although the other one could give us more research, you know? But also, we don't have the money base anymore to make these escorts. We would need like at least 40 of them to somewhat defend against these guys. Somewhat. Can we still... We came to an agreement. Okay, so we got a little bit there. That's really good. That is really good. If we can now... Yeah, I'm gonna pay them this. Just to get this process started. We're giving them gifts and now we're at 0. Appreciate their gifts. Perfect. We need to get them to at least +5 to get the restricted trade agreement. We would love +10. Because this will increase reputation with them. Limited trade. Permanently. Every year or something. And this helps you to get the free one, the +20, which we will never reach otherwise. This will take a while. And if we have this free trade agreement, +20 is about the number you need to... And this can keep that up easily. But +20 is about the number you need to colonize them, so they don't kick you off. Because if we would like to do that now... where do I do this again? Here? We have no colony designs, but we have 0% success chance. Independent colonies will resist colonization when your relations with them are low. So that's why we want to keep the relations up. Having a free trade agreement would keep them up for sure, and we could easily colonize these guys, which would cost a lot of money too, because the ship costs a lot of money, and having the ship costs a lot of money. But that's basically how we want to go about it, and this would be an easy, quick colony to gain, which would be ridiculously good, because that means, you know, more... population growth, more money that we could get, all of these beautiful things. And if you invest heavily in independent colonies around you, that is the best way to colonize in the beginning. If you deactivate them, you can still colonize, but it's so painfully expensive. And we will be able to colonize without independent colonies later, but the problem is we need the right planet and we need a lot of people for that. Until it becomes, you know, profitable. Colonies are not profitable at the beginning. They need about 2 billion people to break even. And this only is the case if you have 20 suitability with them when you colonize. Why? Why? I have an agreement with you, you bastards. Or at least I thought I did. You poopy heads, fuck off. Yeah, we have protection agreements with everyone. That is what we want. Oh, we're gonna pay out of our bumhole. It's so bad. I'm actually surprised that we're making money still. Complete this construction. Yes, please. Please do so. We need that base. That's gonna take money, but... It will also give us more trade. Technically. And more ability to trade. We don't have trade ability right now, but we need to get the basic commerce. That's important. Then we can trade. Then we get extra, or we actually get extra money for trading. Mission completed. Cool. You stole missile weapon research. Well, that's probably the worst research you could get. Well done. As you can see, private economy is getting kickstarted. Probably has paid us some money, but that money is long gone. Actually, we could look at that. Ooh. Ooh, that would be kind of good. That's an abandoned destroyer. In this system. Also, that's a cool design. I still think the engines should be here and this should be the front, but unfortunately it's the other way around. But the most important thing to me, this is a big, strong destroyer for the beginning. This thing would be quite strong. But we could also just take it apart for its components and get some research, because those shields are so far beyond us. That would be ridiculous. The starfighter base beyond us like crazy. The fuel cells are beyond us. The reactors are beyond us. The hyperdrive is so far beyond us. Taking this apart would be huge for us. So, yes, investigate it. We got improved logistics. Just for free or partly for free. Maybe we just got a bonus there. Yeah, disassembling the technology will yield research bonuses. Yes, please, do it. Do it now. Are you actually investigating this? Yes, good. Already investigating. Perfect. That's what we want. Amazing. Oh, that's this system. Okay. And as you can see, our empire controls these now. Well, controls is a loose term. There are no hard borders in this game, like in Star Trek. Everyone can pass everywhere, but it's not, you know... It's not going to be seen well by us if someone passes through these systems. We would definitely snuff on that. General... You're probably a drunkard. Yeah, you will turn out as a drunkard. I know you will. They have 90% chance to be drunkards. Abandoned base is repaired. Can we investigate it again? Automatically initiates a wipe of the central computer core. Oh, great. We only have time to download one piece of information. I hate these choices. Either the location of a nearby independent colony or a mysterious set of galactic coordinates. We don't have the money to you know, suck up to another colony. So I'm gonna go for the coordinates. We will find the other colony at some point. An abandoned small spaceport. Yeah, we have investigated it. That's fine. We're taking control of it. What's the coordinates? Didn't tell me what it is. Also, nope, that doesn't work. I changed T. And I will do this again. Key mappings. T is not the top down for me. I don't care about the top down. What I care is zoom to galaxy level. That's what I want. Thank you. Because now I can go to this level whenever I please. This is the coordinate. This we had already. This is the coordinate. That's perfect. That's so close. Man, we're so close to the core. That's good and bad. Ooh, there's a lot that we control now. And explore. We probably don't have enough money. We only need 8, it says. Okay. We have more builders than we need. We need more escorts. Yes, we do. I know. But I can't afford them right now. Let me gain a little bit of money. And let me gain this colony. If I can take this colony, which I probably will. There's no one contesting. No one close. But once we take this colony, that's going to be huge. We need to increase our private economy's take. So how do you do that? How do you improve your private economy? Well, it's kind of easy. You build more mining stations. The more mining stations you have, the more transporters they will build. Because they need to transport that shit around. And therefore you get more money. And that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to try and milk them as much as we can without making them implode. Because this is a lot of money that I would like to have right this second. We could do good stuff with this. They are getting 40k per year. It's annual income. Right now. And they have 260 that they could invest. I want them to invest these into private shipbuilding. Look at that. 6.4k is what they just paid. Well, 5.5 is what they paid. We still had a little bit of money, but that's why we're at 6K right now. The most money we make right now is from shipbuilding, and that's going to be true for a while. And we're paying 75,000. Oh yeah, because of the 50K in tribute. Yes, because of 50K we paid this colony. So 25K per year probably. We're paying a lot for research. We just need more income, and just more income means more colonies. I need this independent colony. That would be a good money maker for me. Because only with stable income you can afford ships, and we'll just try to not afford any escorts. Also, the good thing would be if we can get these pirates to like us, and they will like us more and more and more. But if we can get them high enough in liking us, they will go away from the protection agreement. They will give us... Was it? I think the non-aggression treaty already would help us to not pay this anymore. Non-aggression means we don't pay them anything and they don't attack us. That would be totally fine with me. I don't need military refueling with them. At least not now. And that is how we get there. We accept this. Because trading with them, even though I don't really need these, but it's cheap, but trading with them will make them like us. You're at 10 right now. Huh. Honor the protection agreement, and we're happy. Yeah, the trade deals. That's how you push them over. I'm not sure why they won't do this. They will ask you for non-aggression pacts if they can, though. If that aligns with their goals, whatever that means. We have a new elected leader, which is good because that gives us a little happiness boost. Should give us more money. They all are called Volktar, so that's their title? No. This one is called Tenshik Yektus. So Volktar is gone. Hopefully we get the better president. Really good. No malice and happiness should give us more money. Corruption reduction still going down. Always good, because that's also more money. It's actually a calculation behind that, of course. But basically you want maximum happiness on a colony, and the best corruption reduction here that you can have. Because corruption is basically... It's not really tax waste, even though that was what people speculate in the beginning. It's more like criminal activities, basically. It's also tax fraud, I guess, but... like high criminality stuff that... everything you lose, you know, because of that. Pirates, apparently, too. We have encountered... Ooh, that would be nice. We need to remember, we can only stay at ocean planets. Ocean or deep ocean? Deep ocean preferable. Humans could give us continental and forest worlds. Teekans could give us anything with desert. Even though sandy desert is the best. Yeah, I'm not gonna invade. And that's probably... It's Puro. Wait, it's Puro? Yeah, that was a trader. A trader gave us that information. Good. Better than the pirates doing it. Puro. That's not the slave colony, but this is I think one for the humans. Isn't Puro one of their story stuff? Story things? It's not the slave colony, no. It's just full of humans. That is kind of nice. And I'd like you to like us. I just don't have any money, and I don't know how to get any money right now. I didn't think that we could get out of this system without the war bubble generator. It's actually kind of good. That must be new, and I guess that's why this takes so long. You got a mission that you did. You gave us basic troop transports. That's kind of okay. I'm just gonna let the spies do whatever they want. Don't care. We need 12K to send them a gift. We need to do that quickly. That would... We have a... we got that for free. So we just need to upgrade it. We need +10 relations, and we can upgrade this to limited trade. And then it will still take some time, but we will be able to get... No. To get those. I saw something. Yeah, no game. Don't you ever do this. Diplomatic strategy all the time, guys. All the way. Because if we can keep our relations up, our negative diplomacy will not be that bad. If you can keep our reputation up, that is. And also these treaties will be counting towards that. And we're a republic, so signing these trade treaties is actually really good. Where do we see that? Government, right? Republic, treaty bonuses. So, restricted. So we get extra colony income right now because of the restricted trade agreement. And this is having these. It's not... Yeah, look at that. We can go up to 3% per colony that gives us free trade. That is disgustingly huge. Obviously more so the more colonies we have, but damn. Yeah, we definitely want them to go to free trade. Restricted would be fine though, because that gives us more money. It makes us easier to take over more. And we are still 4 years away from the better drives. We don't even have a military so far. Who needs military, right? We don't need ships that can fight. What are you saying? Please repair this, guys. Come on. This is huge. This is such a huge bonus in research that we could get. And I'm going to use it for research. I'm not going to employ this in my fleet. They're getting pushed down. I don't like it. Because they're losing the "you have given us gifts" thing, of course. Need to give him more gifts. Still going up though, because of this. So if the distrust drops completely, we have a much easier time. And the strange alien ways is basically we can now research customs for them. You know, basic diplomacy and stuff, and that will give us... Yeah, we research their language basically. Much better. Much better for our diplomacy, which... Who would have thought? You have a basic understanding of our knowledge. Yes, we like you more because we can actually understand what you're saying. Good stuff. Oh, this costs a lot of time. I hope we don't need to. I usually ignore these, but maybe with our shit diplomacy, it's maybe even more important to get this stuff. There's so much other stuff we need. Look at that. That's 1 billion humans. They would pay us. That would be good money right there. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful money. I mean, it's minus 1k, but these guys would breed like crazy if we have them. 5% growth rate right now. As long as they're independent, they will not grow though, because they don't have enough development. We could flood them with development, which would give us more money there as well. Planetary exploration. Okay, let's look into that. We got half of improved logistics, which is kind of good, because it saves us troop maintenance. We got already a part for nuclear fission and the better deflectors. We have half the way here. I would like to get more of this, but it's probably way too hard to do for our shitty spies right now. Apparently we got some target tracking, weirdly. We got some long-range sensors. We got the penetrating scanners for free. Planetary exploration, almost halfway there. And this is what I meant. Exploration scanners and planetary exploration, or what is this called? Survey modules. So there are resource tiers. With the basic stuff, with the basic exploration, you can only find so many resources on a planet. If you want to find, or on any body, rather. If you want to find more, you need to get better survey tech. Of course. And also it goes quicker if you have better service tech. From 120 seconds to 110 and so on and so forth. But also you get like 5 more survey amount and the survey maximum level goes up by 10. And that means you can go into the next category of resources. I'm not sure what these categories are, to be honest, but let's just ignore that for now. But that means you can get into the next category, which would be kind of nice. Also something that we need is basic colonization, and for the independent colonies, we couldn't even take them over right now, because we need the small colony ship. That looks cool, though. Ooh. So yeah, we need these 2 technologies before we can even think about colonizing. So the free trade would be good because it would give us more money for these techs, you know, to get these techs, and that would be kind of nice because we need both of them quickly. And that's another 20 years until we can actually do that. Once we have that, we should be able to, you know, explode a little bit. This would also be nice, but that costs 90. That takes 90 years right now to research. I mean, look at that. 1600 size from 75 here. 75, 150, 1600, you know? Yeah, this is it. 75, 150, 800, 1600. Goes up quickly. 90 freaking years. Yeah, not worth it. Don't do this. Ooh, that's nice. Give me more. Caslon will always be in demand, in high demand. We always will be short on that. We still not run out, because traders give us stuff as well, so they sell us stuff and all these things. But, yeah, it's very important. What is your problem? Who are you? Why do we know about you? I don't like that I know about you, because that means there's another empire there. There might be many empires around us already that are probably much faster in doing this shit than me. Which is not cool. No. Give me only the exploration ship and I'm gonna do it. We're almost there to give them another gift. A shitty gift, though, is the problem. Now, they're at -4, because this is going down. We probably need a tier 2 gift. It's like... I'm not sure what the breakpoints are. 12 point something, then I think 24 point something, or maybe 26 point something. And then it's like 32 point something. Or maybe even 37 or something. So you need a lot of money to actually give them good gifts. But if we could give them a tier 2 gift, like over 20k, then we could instantly give them the next trade tier. You want to sell us something. You know, getting rid of their bullshit would also be kind of nice. How far along are you? +4. This could catapult us into where we want to be, which is not paying them. Which would then help us. Yes, they gave us some information about the star system. I don't really care. It's only +9. Fudge. Give us that treaty. Doesn't align with our goals. Assholes. So that was a bad decision. But again, I don't know these breakpoints anymore. I'm not sure if 10 would be enough, for example, for them to give us the non-aggression pact, and therefore we don't have to pay them anymore. Because luckily we are still making money right now, because that could break us. 5 of them that we have to pay all the time? Bad. Mutually beneficial trade deals with the Xenox running out. Yeah, you as well. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Good. That's good amounts of ships that we have sold right now. Or that we're building for our own people. We're getting closer to 0 here, which is good. One good gift and I would have your trade. And if I have your trade, I have more money. And if I have more money, also, this would, of course, improve our own economy by a lot. Because the private economy would now go ham to sell them every bit we have. Every you know, resource we can find, they would sell to them. Which would be huge. That would mean a huge impact in terms of ships that they want to make. Basic point defense, sure, I'll take it. I don't want to give you money. I really don't. How far? You were further along, though. Much further. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna regret it, I'm sure. Oh, only +8, you bastards. You bastards, still not. You have to invest a lot into the pirates so they just don't care for you anymore. Yep, general, drunkard. Getting dismissed left and right. The generals in this game are just the worst. If the troops would be as bad as the generals, you would never be able to take a single planet. Also keep in mind, I have slowed this game down a lot by my very slow research, because I just enjoy it more that way, because research becomes much more important. Normally this game wouldn't take that long, you know. It does take a long time to actually finish. But this early start, this early moment in the game that we are in, wouldn't take this long, because, you know, we would be able to research much harder. But I enjoy this. Not necessarily the wait, but I enjoy this this slow-paced start. It introduces you to new problems step by step instead of all at once. Money? How could we optimize our money? Can I do something there? And whoever is saying tourism right now gets a timeout. even in the comments, I don't care. Not that I could do that, but you know. Our private economy is paying a lot, but only 5k. It's actually kind of fine. That shouldn't really... Yeah, look at that. They could... If we give them the opportunity, they will just spam ships from our shipyard. We don't have to build any right now, so our shipyards are just not doing anything. So it would be kind of fine for them to go ham. And they have 400k that I could use for sure to get us these. Do I want to bide my time with this? Oh, that's not what I wanted. This would give us more money as well, because it would improve our trade values. Extra 30% bonus if that is on a... I wish you could just drag and drop. That would be so nice, my goodness. On a station, which includes mining stations, would just give you better values for everything. But... do I care? I think you can trade either way. You don't need this for trading. It just makes trade better. Space commerce. Oh, also, I think I wanted to play with mods and I forgot to activate them. With some different symbols in these researchers. They look really, really cool. There are not really that many mods for this game, unfortunately. The modding community is not that active. It's not like RimWorld or something where you have billions of mods and it's so fun. I'm happy that we have quite strong weapons to begin with. We could probably challenge the pirates with that, but we don't have the cash anymore. That's also why I didn't want to give the Teekans that money, because that was my basic funds for pushing out like 20 to 30 escorts at the very least, to have a chance to overwhelm pirates with. Secure caves. This is a special technology, as we can see, for the Wekkarus. Can only build at deep ocean colonies. 97% bombardment resistance. Damn, and ground attack resistance. That's kind of good. I'm not sure what that means, though, because it says colony bonus only at this location. 50%. What's the above? Because the above is not empire-wide. It's still a colony bonus. And the colony defense of 50% and troop recovery rate is pretty good. Huh, even though if push comes to shove, I would probably like to have some Boscara in the Empire that we could use for troops. Not these guys. Or maybe some of the lizards. Basic transport systems. I mean, I take it. Our spies are actually doing great work. Well, spy. We only have one. And he's getting good at espionage. That's what we want. We don't care about anything else. Espionage is the ultimate thing. 80% is a good chance. And this is all from the pirates that we're stealing right now. This is one way, you know, you can use your spies against the pirates, but you can also use your ships against the pirates and just take them over. And all you need to do for that, and it's kind of hard to do for us right now, but all you need to do for us for that is have ion weapons on your ships. Only ion weapons, the more the merrier. And have boarding systems. Which you cannot even research right now. Yeah, because it comes out of ship maneuvering as well. Once you have that, you should get boarding. And if you can use the boarding systems, you can take over ships. You just need to you need to overwhelm them. So you need a critical mass on ships, which is very cheap ships, very many of them. You disable them, and then you just board as hard as you can. And if you can take it over, you send it to your shipyard and dismantle it, and you get tech. And that's basically how you do that. It is usually possible, but apparently not for us right now. Because of that research. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for this one so early. I'm not sure. Oops, no, not decline. I wanted. Ah, it's fine. Decline. It's fine. We're still exploring around, so that's okay. We cannot ramp that up so fast right now. I wish I could, but we need this to finish. That's really still 130 days? Oh my god, we're already 20 years into the game. Ludicrous. Definitely go for the abandoned ship. Genetic replication. A breakthrough in that, okay. Why are you not on the radar? Why are you not in here? Oh! Oh, we took you over. Well. You're beautiful. I love this design as well. It's a really cool escort. It's very simple, but I kind of love it. These spikes here, these antennae. Which are not really antennae, because that is the antennae module. But maybe that is what these then are, because here, short sensor array and stuff. Double weapons. Cool. I wish I could build this thing. Seems better than mine. But look at all this tech. That's all mid-game tech that we definitely 100% want. And that means I can tell you now to retire at a spaceport. There you go. And you have a great... hyperdrive. Although, we are not that slow either. Maybe the 40% extra speed really helps for us. For what we're doing here. Because this is actually not that fast. And you have a Kaldos hyperdrive. That's like 456,000 hyperdrive speed. While we are getting 10k. Am I crazy? Oh, where did we get that large exploration ship, guys? Or is that a ghost? Because I'm crazy, right? We don't have these technologies. We don't have a Jerax hyperdrive. That's 400k hyperdrive speed. With 140 million jump range. Is that why we can already do this? Probably, but what are you? You are my ship. You're a large exploration ship. I can't even... I don't even possess at all any technology that gives me large ships. Look at that. The next one would be a small passenger ship, a medium mining ship. That's an upgrade. Here. Large mining station would be the next one. Where's the surveying? Look at this. I have small exploration ships. I don't have large ones. That must be a ghost ship, right? Where do I see this? Where do I see that you're a ghost ship? You must be a ghost ship. It's impossible that you're not. Oh, I know what it is! Guys! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. We gained 2 exploration ships from that event in our solar system. And these 2 ships are that good and are now going around and exploring around us. That is huge. That gives us a lot of time that we're gaining right now because they can do this. Because even the warp but look at this. This thing has a jump range of 3 million. That other thing had a jump range of like 150 million or something. The next one will have a jump range of 120 million with half the speed that the Jerax hyperdrive. This one was Jerax hyperdrive. I'm happy that I didn't take these apart because I should have otherwise. 140 million, so 20 million more range and double the speed. We won't even be close to that right now with the next upgrade. But all our ships will be able to get out, not only these two. That is good, but that is amazing that we saved some time with this. Really good event there. Oh, that's the genetic one. Okay. We have troop cloning, which we don't really need right now. Troop cloning allows you to basically preserve genetics, preserve experience, because you can clone your most experienced units on a planet, which is really nice. Instead of just, you know, getting new ones that then have no experience. Navigator, yes. We have new warp fields. I'd really like you to go for... And I'm sure that's not really smart, but go for this. I want the small colony ship. I'm not sure if it's not really smart. If you can get the pirates to back off, we might be fine there. And this just needs money. 500 credits. And then we'll put that in the queue as well. And we get expanded civilian ships. We get remote fuel transfer, so we get even fuel tankers and stuff, which is kind of fun. That's also why I like this game, because it reminds me of Aurora with the fuel tankers and stuff. Has evaded detection after successfully carrying out the mission. We got advanced tractor beams. Sure, at least partially. Because we didn't get the technology. So yeah, just gather up some good research. I'm fine with that. 3 points, baby. And the next hyperdrive would be the Jerax. Yeah, that makes sense. Not really getting us that much. It doesn't give us that much more range, unfortunately. And this means this is range per jump. You can jump multiple times in a row. It needs to cool down a little bit. It has a recharge time of 20 seconds. But you can basically... You could go 280 million units. But in one jump, you can only go 140. And with our now stable warp fields, with our warp bubble generator, we can go 120 million. So we're gaining speed, but not that much jump range. And the accuracy gets better. Yeah, accuracy is also an interesting one. Really important for military operations. Ooh. That's really good. Better fuel. And better shields just for free. Yes, thank you. So huge. That is really huge. And now you can see all of our explorers are going out and exploring everything. Good stuff. All of them that are overhauled right now. I haven't done any ship designing and stuff. That will come way too soon, so... don't fret. It's gonna happen. Now, how happy are you with me? Very. I'm going to do this in the hopes that I can finally get my thing. 11, please. Please, please, please. Ah, frick! Sorry, but we are not interested in non-aggression treaty at this time. You bastards. Give me that fricking non-aggression treaty. I should have waited for this, actually. For another 12k or something. Wait! No, it's okay. I thought they were happy with me. No. That's fine. I'm sure that one 12k stipend of a gift would give us trading. And not only, we're almost there to get this for free, which I don't want. Because that will block me out for a year from this. And I hope in shorter time I can get the real trade with them. And once that happens... I mean, already... No, it's not even restricted. Restricted sucks. Restricted trade sucks. But it should really boost our economy once we have free trade with them. Or at least limited trade. Limited trade would be enough for our economy to go in overdrive. And that's what we want. Oh yeah, we found Gravilex. Well, we can't kill him, so it's fine. That's the Screamy boys that are eating stars. They're kind of annoying, but if you kill them, you get their bodies and you can eat them. I don't know why you wanted that, but you do definitely want that, surely. Yeah, I need more exploration. More exploration is more money. That's fine. We got a new admiral, our first admiral. Well, it was our first fight. Ooh, did we get a free ship? Ghost Shippy? No. Huh? No. Just an exploration thing. And there is the Screamy Boy. These are kind of weird. Look like branches or something, like crystalline branches. But you can use their appendages when you kill them. Oh, they even get ship maneuvering. From a native location. Interesting. And it's attacking my radar. Well, maybe we get a ghost ship from this. There's a chance. I don't want to. I'm saying no. Because we're getting there for real trade. I don't care about the pirates right now. Yes, look at that. That is real trade. Give me real trade. And it's better with these guys because these are at -4. So I'm going to... No, I'm going to send you the gift. You've seen that nothing is possible there. Ah, crap! Only +9. You bastards. But this should go up now. If this goes quicker, then... No, it doesn't. The kind gift goes down quicker, and now we need to wait a year. Damn it. We could have gotten this right now. Well, I guess then nothing says we can't at least take this. It's better than nothing. Unless you flip. Just need to flip for a second there. And this can also be misleading, because this could show 10 and it's basically 9.9 and you can't do it. Which is kind of shit. I should have waited for the game telling me to give the gift, because it might have given me the option to give not 12k, but 14.879k bucks, you know, credits. And that would have brought us to 10. Sometimes the game does that quite well. Sometimes. Ah, damn it. So close. That's more trade. Oh! Okay. Please. See, it doesn't count yet. It's not at 10, even though it shows 10. Frick. It's not exactly 10. Is the problem. And I can't give him another gift, even though I have the money now. It needs to be another year. If this would pop a little bit higher instead of lower, but it's going down now. Yeah, 1 a year. It's unfortunately not going to do that. Oh, that was so close. It says 10, but it's lying. I don't like that in a game. Especially with these breakpoints. It should never say 10 if it's not really 10. Don't give my hopes up. Please. If this would push up higher, quicker than this drops down, we would get it. If this goes to 11, we definitely have this. You're not interested in limited trade. You're lying. Abandoned ship repaired. Sure, investigated. Anything important? Not really. Good working order. Yeah, I don't want you to be in my empire for too long. We're just going to retire you. And also what you're doing, you're not only getting the research boosts, it's not even pure research, but you can get boosts from this, but you also get the resources from it, which can be kind of nice. Especially when you're in a pinch and your main system doesn't have enough. But exposed, okay, that's not good. That makes them pissy. Pissy pirates is never good. It's these guys. Yeah, now they're at -13. Now it's gonna take a long time until we get them to non-aggression pact. But that's how it goes, I guess. Tikans, how you going? How you doing, baby? No. Ah, you stupid little stinky rat. You could have had it there. Let's go with the humans. We can give them a better gift. It doesn't tell us we should do it, though. So I'm gonna wait until I can get the big gift. We can wait for a second there. I should have watched that fight to see if we respawn a ghost ship. I would like to know how that looks. But yeah, look at our beautiful private economy doing shit now. And it's not only private economy, it's also our exploration ships. This is a construction ship. And these are hauling ships. This is private economy, the round ones. How that annoys me. We're so close. Frick. Ooh, tech breakthrough. Thank you. I think that was now free. I think we got that. Did we? Also, we got some new resources. Yeah, Podanthia root. And some Phyrexian Firestone. Phyrexian? Is that from Phyrexis? Is that a little hint there? And Relic. No. What is this? Yes, Relic. It's a crystal. Okay, sure. If you say so, buddy. If you say so. Where's the... Oh, we got it for free. That's huge. That was years of research. Look at that. This takes 32 years for us right now. That is huge to get this for free. That is really good. And we almost get the enhanced engines as well. I don't really I don't really want the hybrid thrusters because they're too big. They take 24 size, the not fighter ones, and these only take 20 size. The 4 size you will definitely feel, and it's not gonna be good. We do have some generic armor plating, that's fine. What would we need to go for against the pirates? Basically the early ion weapons and the starship maneuvering, and then the boarding systems is what we would need. Also got free fuel cells. That's kind of nice. Just getting our range a little bit up there. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Humans, please don't make me pissed as well. I'm not sure if this works, but it should get us to 10. Yes, exactly. Oh, frick me. Oh, you assholes. Same deal? Maybe they will never do it, even though we're really at 10. But maybe they would never do it because you still need to have given them a certain amount of money first. Now, maybe they changed that. Really? We got early torpedo weapons for free. Okay, that's nice. Oh, they accepted the gift and they still don't give a crap. These bastards. Maybe we're not making... Maybe we're making really normal escorts. Normal, you know, pew-pew escorts and not ion escorts. Because against the wildlife, ion doesn't do anything. Just does very minimal damage. And it will take quite a while until we get frigates. But we're gonna put a cut in here. Thank you all for watching. We're in the beginning still, but we're at least out of the system. It was really huge that we found these exploration ships. Pretty cool. Hope you did enjoy. If you did so, please leave a like. It really, really helps. Sub the YouTube. Also really, really valuable. And keep on viewing. I see you all in the next one. Blub blub, everyone.